Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we're continuing our journey through the Darkest Dungeon 2. We had, so far, a pretty good run. None of our characters really had any kind of big trouble, or our party didn't have big troubles in reaching up to this point. And we even took out what I believe is some kind of mid-of-the-road boss in a fairly decent way. So from now on we need to prepare for the next level of our journey. Let's take a look at what loading means, because I do not know what this is. Evil is overtaking the world, as shown by the loading meter. Higher loading results in tougher conditions for the party. Okay. Increasing loading. Loading increases upon reaching every inn. Okay, and lowering is reduced by winning fights at location. Road battles don't count. Choose resist, lair or cultist location to keep loading in check. Ah, so basically this is a way to ensure that you're not just avoiding fights. Okay. So it's a balancing act over here. The Hex Cauldron, you'll find no rest in the Hex Cauldron. Plus 15% negative banter, heal to 100%. Bulbous Venom Gland, minus 50% trinket prices. So is this like the Hex Cauldron from the first game and they've made an inn? Yes, so. Let's take a look at some of the events here. Mason gain Needler, sharp wit, sharper words from the Hex Cauldron. We'll have to look what this does. Flood release, we know it. This must gain Nocturnal. If flame is under 50% or under 50, you get plus 1 to initiative and 15% extra damage. That's pretty good. Audrey gained Peacemaker, plus 30% positive banter. That's quite cool. And we've gained, like this one, artifact over here with Rat Skull. So in the first run we get, there's a 66%, or no, first in round we get 66% chance that we would get an insured critical hit, if I remember correctly. And duelist advanced skills, when we use that, there's a 66% chance that we'll get immobilized. An animal, minus 90% healing received. Is this for the Highwayman defect? I am guessing it would be. Let's take a look at...
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
At the moment...
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
We can do quite a few things over here, like what I am actually thinking of. Is getting Bolster to level 2 because of the minus 2 to stress and also removing vulnerability. That's fairly good. We could get a lot more damage from point blank shot, and I believe I'll do that. Getting a better dodge is quite good, but I don't think I want to do that right now. 4 Blight could come in handy. Let's get the Poison Dart to 4 Blight damage. This one has 6 Blight, this will also daze them. I am going to go with blinding gas because it is fairly important. If we use battlefield medicine, it will also remove from self bleed, blight and fire, so we'll do this. Okay. I'm hoping that these skills will come in handy and we've done the right thing. Okay, next. Provisioner, like, do we need anything from here? Minor Heart Seeker plus 3 crit but minus 10 to healing received. Anchoring Charm, resistance to stun and moving skill but less resistance on Death's Door. More resistant to stress. Death's Door. This could be fairly decent. I think I might just pick a Gilded Mind here. Oh, but we have to remove something from us. Let's see. Let's get back to the shop in a second. If we take a look at the routes.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
The sluice. I'm guessing this is one. This path is closed. It's either either it hasn't been unlocked. That's what I want to say. It either hasn't been unlocked or we might need to do something special. Let's see. The further 100% field hospital location scouting plus 200% field hospitals. Fight no more than 6 road battles to get 250 hope. Or we could go with the Tangle, 100% assistance in counter location scouting and plus 200 assistance encounters. And we need to win at least 4. I believe going for win at least 4 road battles is easier than fight no more than 6 road battles. I don't know at this moment.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
We'll pick boxing gloves and we'll try to make Dismas and Masson fight each other. Okay, cool. We lost 1 stress there from using the boxing gloves. And I am going to be picking some playing cards. Apparently neither of them got anything good. We'll use some of these items. Resistance to bleeding on 1 target until the next in. And we'll put it on our weaker characters. This is a combat item, we'll keep it. Negative token, or if the target has... This is a combat item as well. Combat item, I should probably put this on someone. Clears corpses, that is fairly good too. Resistance to disease. I guess we'll do it on him. These are all currencies that we should be spending on different people. Random enemy on the start. Yeah, we'll discard these for hope. I am going to equip the Red Skull for now to see how that works. Health given, minus 15 damage. We'll put this on our Plague Doctor, he doesn't need a whole lot of damage. And if Dark Impulse is equipped, like, we need to find Dark Impulse if we can.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
We'll discard this because we can't equip it, we need to reach level 5, and I believe that you do that at the end of the run. cool that you can also buy back, from what I can tell, some of the items. Let's take a look here. I wanted Gilded Mind.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's take a look at our characters now. Conditions. Okay, so this is what conditions are. Got it. Needler, sharp wit, sharper words. I'm guessing that he's gonna be mean to other people. Healing received, +2 to initiative. Okay, we'll leave you at that then. For Dismas, we said that we're gonna give him like the rat skull, see how this works. Minor Gilded Mind. I think we're going to the Plague Doctor and give him the Gilded Mind. Also this Protectorate. And as far as items go, like we need more bandages. We have one on you. And we're gonna add like the mineral rich spring water, that's good. Removing stealth could be an interesting thing, or I could add some anti-venom or clear corpses. I guess we'll stay with remove stealth. Now let's pick clear all corpses. Let's take a look at the shop for one final buy of anti-venom. We'll buy more bandages as well. Plus 2% crit until next in. Okay, for dartboards. I guess that's pretty much all I want to do right now. It's time to continue our journey. Yes. Well, time to have some coffee. And pray that we don't die. Look at the view.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
This looks so cool. Before you can enter the mountain, you must collect at least one trophy by defeating a region boss. Bosses live in layers. You may attack a boss early in the expedition or later on, but remember, if you reach the gates to the mountain without a trophy in your possession, you'll be turned away and the expedition will be over. Even though the journey will be ended, you'll still score hope for whatever you have accomplished. Where is a layer? Oasis, a hospital on the right. We're not gonna go to the right. Academic study. We might be taking like this path right here for the academic studies and then go for the layer. Sure. Let's get this going. Many of them want to go to the hospital. Maybe I'll do it just to avoid stress at this point.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Not what I had planned, but it's probably a fairly good idea not to
Joints
make people
ache
mad.
and muscles burn. The body requires attention.
I could use some of the treasure we had, because we didn't spend a lot of them. Let's do this.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
Sprained wrist, minus 10 damage. Let's do that.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Spend the treasures just to... make our people, you know, friendlier or better, or who knows how. You just have an impact, I guess, on the well-being of the party. Hey, maybe we should, like, I was thinking about doing a stream, and there are a few games
of humanity, twisted by hopelessness,
that I want to do. Probably something like Mountain Blade 2, but this is an interesting game to do as well on a stream, I feel, so maybe we could do that. Think about it and let me know if you want to have like a live session. Infectious enemy, minus 25% to our resistances. Ah, interesting.
lethality.
Let's start with Duelist Advance. Yeah, so Rat's Call immobilized us after using Duelist's Advance. We're gonna throw some Blight on these guys, but we didn't manage to do so. Oh, because they have a 40 resistance on Blight. To take one of them out. They are still hopeful. That's quite nice. Blinding gas. Awesome. All of them now have combos on them, which is great for us at least. Gruesome Reflection. 1 stress or 50% to gain 1 stress every free turn. Okay. We'll do this.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
What do I want to do here? Like, if I'm gonna do this, there's no real point. Let's try to do a point blank shot. That attack 29. Huge damage. There we go. And right now I can't do a whole lot to her. Let's try to
Empowered,
buff everyone.
emboldened.
Ooh. Now it's on horror. We get 2 stress every 2 turns. We're just gonna throw this here. I am hoping that... Ah, okay. I was hoping that I would get our man-at-arm to do bolster to reduce basically the stress of our Plague Doctor, but Hopeful kicked in, and that is good too. You can see that the gravestones really have an impact on battle.
The work continues. In crisis, no gain.
10% damage, but minus 3 to initiative. I think I'll keep that in the pockets. I am not gonna use it actually, so let's just throw it, get that extra experience. Relax, you're amongst friends. Great.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end.
Okay, so this is the Forgotten Outpost, the Lost Battalion. If we move quickly, we can avoid trouble. These guys don't like it. Crush all who impede. Okay. Let's crush all who impede. We have to do some battles in order to lose that Losum. These enemies look so cool. Arbalest and a knight. Like, don't these look cool? I have no idea what abilities they have. I could just throw a poison dart to blight them. I could do some flashing daggers. I think going with blight on this one is probably a good start. We can use our man-at-arms over here to try to whittle down the Arbalest. Maybe we can take him out of the game fairly early on. So let's see. Now he has 5 life. I'm gonna try to throw blind on them. Well, they were dazed, but that doesn't help us during this. On guard, which does what? Minus 50% damage taken and repost. This ability right here is really bad for us. This guy might die directly, so we're gonna work on the other guy in the back. Going for defense, let's do that. Give defender over here. We have a dodge on us. He does not. What I'm thinking is use a point blank shot to try to take him out. Or lose a lot of his health. And even though he counterattacks, we might dodge it.
This is no time to falter.
We didn't. Which is a bit unfortunate. At least one of the Arbalests is out. Okay. Let's use some battlefield medicine. Or an ounce of prevention. No, let's use... Yeah, let's use ounce of prevention. Let's get some resistances.
Confers advantage.
Ooh. It's good we put some block on. Because that was fairly bad. Okay, 6 bleed per turn, that's quite bad. Poison dart to the guy in the back. With Dismas, let's see. We're gonna do a duelist advance once more. For this guy, we're doing battlefield medicine on the man-at-arms. Cure that bleeding. Yeah, the knight has a lot of damage on. Let's see. Poison dart on this guy. We're gonna work on a point blank shot. He's at death's door now. He's still not out. Trying another battlefield medicine. Nice. Come on, Arbalest, you die too. Perfect. Okay.
The past is gone. Let it die.
I still believe we're doing quite well. Bleeding resistance. plus 20% and losing 10% on fire resistance, and I think I will equip that.
The loathing whispers.
I mean, we can definitely throw in a few more. Trinkets for bleeding instead of fire, at least for now. Academic studies. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a second. And then we said that we either go with assistance or...
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
The unknown. This is vile and inhumane, so we should avoid. Or we could use the Plague Doctor to lose 10 hope. But there's a trinket chance, mixed quirk, and stress damage. You know what? I believe that on this occasion, we're just gonna avoid it. Okay. Where does everyone want to go? They want to go towards the assistance, and I believe I agree with that. Mason now is at 5 stress.
Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor. Have you?
Lose some relic loot to gain flame, food, mix loot and coach equipment. Yeah, let's get that 32 hope. Pretty good. And we gain a few items. We're going onwards towards the Watchtower and some sort of an encounter. I'm guessing that that is a battle that we can't avoid. Our loadsome is at 2, which is good. We got ourselves another one of these guys. Food soldier. Okay, well, let's focus on the knight. I do like how the party heals itself.
An unavoidable end.
Going a defender on us is a good idea too. So let's throw a defense on him. Even though he can't riposte now. Oh, they both attacked at the same time. And now he gets 10 blight per turn. The next skill has 100% crit chance. So point blank shot. This, the rat head, or what is it called? The rat skull. With that, if first in round, 66% chance to get 100% crit, that's really good.
Bravo.
Look at that. That is a great trinket for the highwayman. Can I do bolster here on someone and reduce my stress? Yes. Cool. So I'm guessing that he is out. Nope, he's just at Depth's door. So it's not ensured that Any kind of deep buff will take him out. Good to know. I would like to heal him before throwing a bandage. No, I guess we just have to finish the battle. I wanted to heal him before moving on, but maybe it's a better idea not to take another hit, since the Plague Doctor was the last to act before the enemy. Fools. Fools we are. What's this? So this is the Watchtower, which will just reveal the way forward. What we wanted to do is to go to this layer in the end. The layer will force us to go towards Assistance and Oblivion Ingress, then Oblivion Rampart. So we'll have plenty of battles going in that direction, but we can't really do much about it. Hopefully it's going to turn quite well for us. Enemy ambush. Okay. Our party is not in a great position given the ambush. You can do hold the line, which would mean that he will run forward. Perfect. With Dismas, we're gonna do duelist advance over here, and we're gonna take one of them out at least. And finally, we are going to do a blinding gas in the back lines. Pretty good. Through some reflection, we're getting stress. There we go. I do like that double attack with being hopeful. With you, let's just throw in a bit more damage. Once again, duelist advance over here with Dismas. Oh, but we're immobilized, so we can't really move forward there. So the Rat Skull has pluses and minuses, it really depends on how the battle goes. Let's shoot in the back, since we do have the critical strike. I could use a bolster on someone in order to reduce our stress, and I believe we'll do that. I don't fear the battle. Good. Another one bites the dust. Having good relations is really helping us here. Let's try to keep blinding the Widow.
The slow suffering begins.
Nice.
The unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble. and necessary.
Cool. Now let's move towards the encounter. We've won 3 out of 4 road battles. I'm sure we'll encounter one more. Just to get 250 hope.
And spirit by some existential shock. The poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees.
Another outpost here, so we can spend some cash and run away, or we could fight and they gain some vulnerability. This will ruin their relationship, I bet. So I'm just gonna pick this guy to hate him or something. I want them to stay hopeful, as it seems to me is the right way. Basically, we're getting plenty of advantages by them being hopeful. Milk-soaked linen to remove blindness. Okay, desperate few. What's going on here? Get 30 flame. Sure. Let's do that.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
And we need to throw some stuff. Good. Now we're going towards the layer. As it said that that's something that we need to do before reaching the mountain. I'm not sure how far is the mountain, like how many more inns we need to pass until we reach it. Study enemy? Did it say? Stir the enemy, plus 25 HP. Okay. Let's do poison darts and we're gonna throw it in the back. With you, I'm gonna start damaging the front lines. With this month's duelist advance as per usual. Really nice crit there. So one of them is out. We can blind the people in the back. Awesome. Come on, miss. Perfect. We'll do Wicked Slice over here. Perfect, we took another one out. I mean, these encounters are fairly easy, but it's very important not to lose a whole lot of health, because missions or the battles, they will stack up fairly soon. Like after the lair, you saw that we'll be forced to fight till the end of the level. So I am fairly worried that we might not make it through this journey, but we're gonna try really hard.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Okay. One final fight for today. Let's explore their lairs.
Foul winds and foul tidings. No doubt the source is within.
Okay. We have a knight.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
Okay. These are just normal soldier. We're gonna use poison dart here. We're gonna work hard on him. Should be getting defense. I'm gonna try to protect the grave robber. Mostly for this, I need this block here. We'll do a duelist advance. Do I poison or do I blind? Let's do a blind to begin with. Okay. It's good that she's protected. The knight is doing on guard. That riposte will be fairly bad for us. We'll do more poison to this foot soldier right here. Let's do a point blank shot. Now he has a combo trigger and we're gonna use it in order to heal our man at arms. And we'll do another blight on this soldier right here. Fortunately, he resisted the blight. He's debuffed now. So those 3 marks means they get debuffed for... Oh! Inseparable.
2 facets of the same stone. Never one without the other.
Oof. What am I going to do here? I could plant another defense. I could work on pushing this guy back. Or I could work on taking out the foot soldier. Let's do defender once again. Just to do the damage taken. I am going to use a point blank shot here, because we do have the 75 damage reduction from the next hit. Even if he fights back, he's not going to do as much damage as in another situation. Okay. We gain some bleed, but we put a good hit on him. With poison darts, we're going to poison the guy in the back.
Large.
Good. Let's see. Let's heal our man at arms.
Calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Okay, 1 down. And I believe in this layer, like we have like 2 fights or something. So we have to be fairly careful. Another poison dart in the back.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable
With
end.
you. Let's try to do some rampart here. We get a lot of bleeding, but I wanna kill him with the Plague Doctor. Now... we'll do another duelist advance here to get that dodge and riposte up. And be in the first line. So we're healing the man at arms.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
He's doing on guard again. Very unfortunate. Ooh. Okay. I've got minus 50% damage from the next hit. Throw 2 daggers. Sure.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
We're gonna attack it just to get some healing as well.
The slow suffering begins.
That hurts. But I want to do a point-blank shot right here. I'm gonna do another battlefield medicine to our man-at-arms, and unfortunately I think that we have one more battle coming up right now. No. Oh, yes. But we can either escape or we can go forward. If we go forward, we have relics, war medals, and an incendiary cocktail. If I go forward, does that mean that I'll also be taking a trophy or whatever it's called in order to access the mountain? I don't know, but we'll have to see this next time. Until tomorrow, I hope you have enjoyed it. I thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.